How many of you know of someone who is addicted to nicotine? How many of you have seen the e-cigarettes, also known as vapes, be used more often than usual in the world today? How many of you believe that it is a health risk that can become a bigger issue in the future? In David Haman's article published on November 8th of 2023, it shows the results of the youth that nicotine market has rapidly evolved across 3 countries. Products are used in Canada, the USA, and also England. The more you vape, the more the brain and your body gets used to having that nicotine. The harder it is to go without it. When you go without vaping, the nicotine levels in your bloodstream drops, which may cause you to have unpleasant feelings, physical symptoms, and also the strong urge to vape. Smoking has such a harmful effect on the individuals who abuse it and the people who are around them. A cigarette or a vape abuser is likely to become addicted to the drug, resulting the person to be faced with lung cancer. Today, I'm going to talk about the patterns of nicotine use that has rapidly evolved. Second, I'm going to talk about the health risks that can occur over time with vaping. Third, I'm going to talk about the big issue about how vaping is actually becoming a big problem in the world today. It's everywhere. And lastly, convincing some ways on how you can quit vaping or encouraging someone to stop. On November 7th, 2023, Eric Lay's article mentioned they are enforcing laws for e-cigarettes at this time. Vaping can cause breathing problems, organ damage, addiction, and also other conditions. Vaping is often thought of as a safer route other than cigarette smoking. However, we need to understand that vaping can cause health problems too. Both vaping and cigarette smoking are addictive, and they can both bring potentially dangerous chemicals inside your body, and the last thing we want is to be unhealthy. The levels of many of these chemicals is higher when you burn tobacco. However, vaping hasn't been around long enough for us to see what the outcomes are as far as long term. However, there are some health risks that can be involved, and we can also be getting asthma based on smoking. It has been proven that that has happened in the past. We want to make sure that we spread awareness to our loved ones, to our friends, to our peers, and to other people, just to let them know that vaping isn't as safe as they think it is. Dr. Charles Garner wrote on September 20th of 2023 that vaping products is highly addictive and the consequences of them can be more serious in terms of longevity. Kids actually become more addicted based on their faster use of the device, having them become addicted to the nicotine a lot faster than teens do. Let's make sure we spread awareness and let them know about the heavy metals that are in these devices, which is nickel, tin, and lead. Parents and other caring individuals need to make sure that they talk to the kids, the teens, and other individuals of the important role that they do play. They need to make sure that we do communicate with them. We need to make sure that we give them the necessary guidance, and always be there to advise on how they can quit as well. Let's help them get into fitness and get them to exercise. It is definitely a great way to get their minds off of wanting to go back to vaping. It's a great distraction as well. Doing yoga, meditation, deep breathing, and also just trying other different activities can definitely allow these individuals to not want to go back to vaping. Avoiding different occasions and different surroundings that they can be peer pressured into doing that, or even triggering them to want to go back to vaping. Letting our family and friends know that you are trying to quit as well, so they can hold you accountable, is also very valuable. So like I have mentioned, vaping is bad in a sense that we want to make sure that it can cause health issues in the future. And even if you do try to quit, you will have some withdrawal symptoms that can trigger you to going back to vaping. Nicotine is a toxic substance that we need to avoid at all costs. Many studies have shown that vaping may be less harmful, but we need to understand that it does come with some health risks as well. We want to make sure, if we want to have healthy lungs, to avoid cigarette smoking, vaping, and air pollution. With that said, thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope you have a great day.